Hello everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. I'm going to be doing something slightly different today. I've never done this before, and it's going to be a fun way, I think, to eat a pineapple. Now, last week, approximately a week ago, just under a week ago, I got one of these from the local market. Okay, it's surprisingly enough, these cost £1.50, which is way cheaper than buying it in a can, you know, or several cans. £1.50, and of course it comes with a top on it, right? So when I bought it, it was very green, and I've had it sitting on the side here for a week, waiting for it to yellow up, and you know, and it was green and very firm. Now that I've had it for a week, it's considerably softer when you press it. It's gone a little bit more yellow, and it's got a good smell of pineapple. Now, yesterday, what I did, I scrubbed it down with a brush just to clean it off. You know all the big leaves on it. You know, when they start to turn, you know, brown and start dying off, that's the time when you grab it, you twist it. Apparently, you can replant those. I might give that a go. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to hopefully show you a fun way of eating this. First of all, I'm going to take off an inch or two off the top. And then show you that. There you go. That's how much I've taken off the top. You might be able to eat some of this, so I might give that a go. Now, you're left with the inner core, which is no good, and then you've got the pineapple around the edges. Now, the trick is, from what I've seen, is to press. You see, you've got the individual segments here. You know, these are all individual seeds, apparently. It's not one big plant, it's lots of like 50 odd little seeds all put together. Anyway, so I'm going to try and prise these apart by pressing them in with my thumb here and trying to separate them into segments. Anyway, that's the plan. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Let's try another one. Actually, you know what? I did see somebody use a knife to try and separate some of these, which might be a good idea. There you go. Actually, I'll try and do a close-up now. Yeah, I think, yeah, for some reason, because apparently there's lots of different types of pineapples, which I never. Alright, some of them are easier than others, but what this person did was just to take a knife and just to go and put them in between the segments, like that. And I won't go, you know, probably easier with a smaller knife. I'm using this quite big knife here. Yeah. Okay, so actually this isn't it takes a few moments, because you've got to go, because if you miss a segment, it's kind of not easy to pull apart. Anyway, there we go. Anyway, so there's a now they make it look really easy. There you go. Well, you're able to. There. Now there's a segment. So I eat that. Tell you what though, it is quite sweet. Right, yeah, it's starting to get easier now. Because I'm, yeah, there's another big piece. It is actually, it's quite cold. It's been in the fridge overnight. And, it is quite sweet and nice. Right, you can see that. I'm going to push it with my thumb. There you go. Ah, there you go. Once you get the few, oh, there you go. There's another piece there. Once you get it going, then it comes off in sections. I mean, they're not big chunks because you've got the out. You're only eating the outer part, not the inner core. I think perhaps I should have cut off a little bit more off the top. There's another piece there. This is very tasty. Yeah, there you go. Once once you start to take them apart, they come apart easier, and you don't need to take the knife to them quite so much. It's just the top part is the difficult bit. Anyway, I'm going to, but because the top part is difficult, I'm going to put the knife in there a little bit more. Okay, I've just put the knife into these, sections just to separate them because they're in a 2, 3, 4. They're in a 5. What's anybody write in the comments what a 5-sided edge is? You're not got a square. Square's 4. Anyway, a 5-sided. But you take your knife into each one of those segments, and then they should come apart. Oh, I tell you, this is really a tasty pineapple. A lot better than you buy in a can. Because in a can, you've probably got extra sweeteners and all that kind of stuff, But this has been allowed to ferment for a week on the side. It is really juicy. And a fun way, although a little bit messy. There you go. It just comes off in chunks there. Yeah. Once you separate them, put a knife through to separate the segments. Oh boy. They just come apart really easy. And I think the lower down you get, the easier it becomes. Yeah, you get nice chunks. Oh, this is good. I've never thought about doing this. I saw that somebody do it on the computer. So I thought I'd give it a go. The taste is incredible as well. It's a different sweetness, because when you buy fruit in a can, you've got all the juices, but of course they've added sweetener to it as well. Where this has a different kind of sweet. It's hard to describe, but it's definitely a different kind of sweet than artificially putting sweeteners in there. You just bite the end off and just leave the. I don't know whether these parts would sprout. Maybe somebody could try that. Maybe somebody with kids, because each of these little segments is basically a seed. There you go. That's why because apparently there's lots, 50, 60 different seeds. So maybe it would sprout, yeah. The lower you get, the bigger the chunks. There you go. Just pull it apart like that. There you go. And a nice big piece. There you go. Right. I'll zoom back and show you the half-eaten pineapple. There. Now you see. You just you just whittle it down. The centre part is the hard core, which is going to be difficult to eat. I don't think you're supposed to eat that. Perhaps you could dry it out. But putting it in the compost, I think, might be an idea. But I think if you dry it out, because you're not really supposed to put citrus I don't know whether this class is a citrus, like oranges and apples. But yeah, dry it out. I don't. You know, you'd probably better put it in the compost along with these bits. Once you dry them out, I would imagine that'd be fine. Yeah, and just whittle it down, and there you go. Anyway, there you go. Something different that I've learned, and I thought I'd pass it on to you. If you know, give it a go. Why the hell not? You know, you £1.50 from the market, or maybe the supermarkets will do them around that price, but it's way cheaper than canned. A whole lot more tastier than canned. Doesn't last as long as canned, but what are you going to do? Yeah, there you go. And just it's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm just going to go to work shortly, so it's a nice little breakfast. There's my P.O. box. There you go, another shameless plug. P.O. box there. If anybody wants to send me any postcards, letters, drawings or shout-outs that you want me to, you know, or even some people have been sending some little items, you know, everything from mealworms for the chickens to chocolate, some, you know, things like this, for me to try out and, you know, give you shout-outs. Every letter that I get, if you put your name on it, you'll get a shout out. And you got until August 28th. Alright, there you have it. And oh, and the stamps will go to a dog charity, by the way. I've mentioned it a bunch of times, but I'll mention it again. If what they do, they'll use the stamps to sell the stamps to make money, to buy a dog, train the dog, and then hand it over to somebody with autism, epilepsy, all these kind of ailments. So that's where your stamps will be going. So there you go. Thank you for watching.